Dear friends, welcome to Friday Focus on Friday the 10th of December, and as you can imagine, there is a lot to say today. First of all, Plan B. With the announcement of Plan B by the Prime Minister on Wednesday evening, we're going to have to make some adjustments to our arrangements for our Christmas services and events. The good news is that we can still go ahead with all that we've planned, but with some extra precautions. And all of our children's and youth activities will also continue as planned. So first, everyone who comes to church for services or events must wear masks and keep them on even when we're singing, apart from the music group and the choir. After services, we can chat to each other when we're seated with masks on, but we shouldn't move around the building. Under 11s do not have to wear masks, but everyone over 11 does have to unless they are exempt. Secondly, we will continue to leave more space between chairs at the back of churches to allow those of us who want to socially distance to do so, and they should be allowed to leave first. Thirdly, we can remove masks when we're eating or drinking, but we will not mingle at the back of church after services. Fourthly, our nativity services on the 12th at 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, Christmas drinks and mince pies will be served to us in our seats after the service. Please consider coming to the 3 o'clock service if you can, to avoid overcrowding the 10 o'clock nativity. Fifth, carol services at the Minster on Sunday the 12th at 4 o'clock and at St Matthew's on Sunday the 19th at 6:30. Christmas drinks and mince pies will be served to us as we arrive rather than afterwards. We should take them to our seats and not mingle with other people. The choir will be allowed to sing without masks. Sixth, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day services. No refreshments will be served after these services. And then seventh, other services. We won't serve coffee for the moment after the 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock services, but refreshments will be served to us in our seats after the 6:30 service. We will update these instructions as they change. Next, our prayer meeting on Monday the 13th at 8 o'clock. Our monthly prayer meeting will not take place in person, but it will just be on Zoom using the link on the church website or at the bottom of the email. We'll be joined by Andy James from Al Masira, our Christmas appeal, and we'll be praying for Saturday Kitchen and all of our other Christmas services. So please come and join us online if you possibly can. Next, human sexuality. On a completely different note, you will know that the Church of England is in the middle of a discussion about human sexuality to try and decide whether the Church's teaching and practice on these issues should change. This is a highly contentious issue with strong views on both sides. To help us to engage with the debate the Church of England is going through at the moment, it's produced some materials called Living in Love and Faith, which you might like to look at. There's a link on the email today. In the new year, the PCC is going to be doing the Living in Love and Faith study course, and we will make a response to the debate from the Church. Anyone is very welcome to look at these materials and feedback any responses they might have to me, and we'll take those into account in the PCC's response. But for the whole Church, we've arranged for a Christian organisation called Living Out to come and run a half-day conference for the churches in Cheltenham at St Matthew's on Saturday the 29th of January from 10 o'clock to 2:30. Living Out helps people, churches and society talk about faith and sexuality from a biblically orthodox point of view and encourages churches to think about how we can welcome and support same-sex attracted people. I'm very impressed indeed with their materials. Do have a look at their website. There are some excellent videos, resources and book recommendations. And it would be great if as many people from St Matthew's and the Minster could come on this day. It costs only £5, drinks are provided, but you will need to bring your own lunch. And you can book a place on the Living Out website. Again, a link on the email today. Now, I realise that this is a deeply personal issue for some people who may be wrestling with their sexuality and their faith, and others who have friends and family members who are struggling. Claire Dyson or I would be more than happy to talk confidentially with anyone who might find that helpful. Just drop us an email. God bless you today.